Hello, hello, and welcome to the Tarot Tuesdays. I know that this week kind of got screwed up. I was going to do the podcast yesterday. I had an incredibly bad headache. I was going to do a celebrity reading, which I'm going to do. However, as an extra bonus, I love going through paranormal videos, and yeah, you guys got to see this. I'm gonna talk about this on the podcast next week. I want you to pay attention to this, okay? This lady is not very well known for some reason. Um, but yeah, you got to see this.
I have almost 3 years of footage of non-stop extraterrestrial.
Just a quick note too. I just want to say thank you um, to Casperlight and others that share paranormal videos. Um, Very grateful for people like that. And let's get on this, okay?
Visits. We're talking about ETs,
What
humanoids,
the hell is this?
shapeshifters, light beings, shadow beings. It took me
What
forever
the
to
hell
figure
is
out
that?
that there was a portal. I didn't know what a portal looked like, you guys. There was a portal in my backyard.
Did that thing just morph?
It did.
There was a portal. I didn't know what a portal looked like, you guys. There was a portal in my backyard. I watched
What? Hang on a second.
these.
Yeah.
They looked like humans, and they were wearing white, glowing.
Mate, that thing just morphed.
Mm-hmm.
I got to calm down.
I have
No, I
almost
didn't.
3 years of footage of
I'm here recording,
non-stop
Casper.
extraterrestrial
It's
visits.
incredible.
We're talking about ETs, humanoids, shapeshifters, light beings, shadow beings. It took me forever to figure out that there was a portal. I didn't know what a portal looked like, you guys. There was a portal in my backyard.
That's incredible.
I watched these. They looked like humans, and they
That's
were
some of the most
wearing
incredible
white,
footage I've ever
glowing,
seen in my life.
robes. I'm like, oh my God, this is angelic.
She
Great.
what? She what? She saw ropes?
That there was a portal. I didn't know what a portal looked like, you guys. There was a portal in my backyard. I watched these. They looked like humans, and they were wearing white, glowing robes. I'm like, oh my God, this is angelic. Great. Well, a couple months later, I started seeing these tall, I'm talking about 10 feet, 11 feet, 12 feet, dark shadow beings. Like, it looked like a shadow coming out of this portal, you guys.
What the?
That's when I stopped watching it. That's when I pulled the camera.
I mean, she could be off her tits right now. Yeah, we don't know. But
I don't think so.
she sounds quite genuine. I think whatever she's seeing or experiencing
Is real.
is legit. Like, I'm not saying it's legit, but it's legit for her because of the way she's actually explaining it. But there is some weird footage going on. I've got.
Okay. I understand, Casper. And yes, we're going to watch this video. I don't know if we're going to watch the whole video, but that was incredible footage. Like, that was incredible footage. I've seen her other stuff, and yeah, like, there's nothing that's very clear. But that last video was just something incredible.
Got to see the rest of the footage, but I'm not saying that I believe it or not believe it. I'm just saying that it seems like for her it's absolutely real right now. But this thing was quite strange. I know it's not a very good quality camera.
Yeah, but it's not. Listen, I know he's saying it's not good quality, but listen, I can pretty much read. Like, I'm on my desktop. I can pretty much read that. Oh my gosh, the license plate. And I understand things are chunky and kind of digitalized, but still, the swooping motion, the fact that it's a larger animal, it goes into something different and it's smaller. It doesn't leave. Like, yeah.
The quality's good enough.
Yeah,
And obviously everything here
yeah,
is
that's
still
what I'm just
footage,
saying.
so it's going to be quite
I'm
crisp.
just watching this at the same
And
time
something
as you right now.
moving might be blurry as hell.
I just
but
seen the very
that
first
thing
clip there,
came in
not
about
this
this
part.
size and then shrunk down to about this size. You don't get that much blur, mate. You know,
Right?
Away from there. I didn't want to see it anymore. When I put the
let's just
camera
go back.
back,
Let's listen.
it looked like a shadow coming out of this portal, you guys. That's when I stopped watching it. That's when I pulled the camera away from there. I didn't want to see it anymore. When I put the camera back, Man, it was so many
Oh,
of
sorry. So she's saying that this is a portal. Is she saying that this is
Oh,
the
that
portal?
is a
them.
portal.
Look at them in the alley, you guys. Look at them lined up in the alley. Man,
Lined up in the alley. What the fuck, mate? Hang on. I got to go back here. I'm getting confused. Is
Yeah,
she
me too.
narrating, like, it sounds like she's just going off on a tangent. And I don't know whether the footage that we're seeing in lines with what she's talking.
Okay, so yes, if she's going on a tangent, you have to understand something. When you keep telling people like this is real, and this is real to her, what she's seeing, everything. And she's desperate right now for someone to hear her. She's desperate for help. She's desperate for people to know truth. And it's just so much information, it's coming out fast.
About.
coming out of this portal, you guys. That's when I stopped
Out of
watching it.
this
That's when I
portal.
pulled the camera away from there. I didn't want to see it anymore. When I put the camera back, man, it was so many of them. Look at them in the alley, you guys. Look
That's
at them lined up.
incredible.
Look at them in the alley. Look at them
That's what I'm
lined
trying to
up.
figure out. Where's the alley? Is that there? That was weird.
I'm going to have to go back through
That was
my
weird. When he put
editing
his
software
mouse
in a
on
bit
there, it
and
looked
just
like
sort
he
of.
moved.
Is this what she's talking about here? Hang on.
Up in the alley. Man, when I tell y'all,
See,
don't fall victim to the
the
different
left.
theories that are being, they're going to try to tell y'all this is man-made, it's an illusion, people are making stuff up. The only people you need to listen to right now are
Oh!
Oh my God. There are shadows of people there.
try to tell y'all this is man-made, it's an illusion, people are making stuff up. The only people you need to listen to right now
Yeah, I did see that. That one and that one there and there.
are the people who are fucking having the encounters, and I'm one of them. How you doing? My name is Michelle Rucker, and I'm in Columbus, Ohio. And
Ohio,
I've
baby, come on!
Ah,
been
love it.
abducted several
Love it
times,
already.
but I bet they won't play this video. I bet my video gets shadow banned. I bet they shadow ban my account. I bet my video gets reported. But guess what? I'm on all platforms. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, you name it.
Oh,
And I will
damn.
not shut up. And
That's
I will
incredible.
keep sharing my
Yeah.
story. I didn't woke up. My knee was cut open like I had surgery. I had
What?
stitches sticking out of my knee, you guys. I didn't woke up with all kind of cuts, burns, scrapes, marks, you name it. I went from 170 pounds to 250. Nothing but fluid. Completely swollen. Y'all see the videos of me? Y'all see how beautiful and thin my face was, and all of a sudden it was like I was a big old balloon. I have a hole in my belly button, you guys. I woke up.
What?
Mate, what in the Matrix is this, man?
I have a hole in my belly.
Okay, we might
Looking at there,
watch
though,
it.
love.
Okay, wait. We might actually watch this whole thing. I know we went 7 minutes into it. So I'll go back really quick. We'll recap really quick. I'm pretty excited about this. This was the first one here. As you can see this here. So that was one of her pictures. And then there's this one here. And we talked about, it might be familiarizing, there is a thing like that, but like the lights, this one gives me the fucking creeps. Excuse my language, but I mean, yeah. I feel like I'm in my element here right now, everybody. So this is an unexpected adding to the channel. But it seems worth it. Like this is creepy. But I've seen this in other times too, and I look into things. But this one caught my eye. It's just too solid. And the reason why I say that, and gosh, I wish I could zoom in on this. So look at the leafing around it. Do you see? This is probably as close as solid. This is pretty solid, but like it's kind of defined with the edges, light, shadow. But that's kind of the point what I'm about to say, because this is in the light and there's a shadow behind it, and then the light still comes down. Do you see? But the light is here on this rock. Oh, what is that? So there's that, right? And then he went over this other video, which is not this lady's, okay? I'm gonna play it, but what you need to do is watch right here, because he debunked this. People were looking over this way and stuff like that. And there is something back there, but there is something right here. And if you clearly watch this, you'll see.
Nothing here and there's nothing here.
See
But
it?
like, hang on a second. Yeah, so there was weird shadow beings, right? So
Yeah.
think about.
So that's what he's saying. Think about that when you're looking at these videos, right? So then there's this one again, and then she shows this picture. Wait. This one here. She says that this is a being right here, which is interesting. I mean, it does look, this one here, she says there's a Bigfoot in it. And this is actually like a video that's moving. I believe, because he never really found it, but I believe it's right here. Just because see the outline. But I don't think it's a Bigfoot. I can see where she'd think that. It looks almost like bear-like. I think that's where she's looking at because over here there's a light here. And then again, though, this is something that looks kind of like bear-like, but it's so far in the out there that I can't see. But if you look along her fence, there's nothing there. There's kind of like something, okay, but I think that comes from here. This could just be the glow. But that's the closest I could find to the Bigfoot that she was talking about.
Look at that Bigfoot shadow being right there, you guys. He just came here about 4 days ago.
Bigfoot?
Yeah, I don't really see it either.
Bigfoot?
I think it's here.
For a year and a half, I couldn't figure out how these beings, these ET, these
is she
shadow
talking about
beings,
here?
all these different.
Is this what she's talking about? Is that Bigfoot? Is that what she's saying? Bigfoot?
That's where he went first too, and I can see that. But see where he went.
Where the hell is she talking about Bigfoot?
There's shadow beings,
things that were coming to me. How the hell was they getting in my house? I set up cameras.
I think it's right up in there. Like the more I look at this, the more I see it here.
All around my house, about a year and a half of us going into this, okay? I did not know what I was looking for. So once you see them, that's what you look for, right? So the stuff I was picking up, I couldn't understand what I was looking at. I've never seen a portal in my life. I didn't even know what a portal was.
There. And now we're caught up. So we're there. We're looking at the beings. Oh yeah, these pictures. These were phenomenal.
I didn't woke up. My knee was cut open like I had surgery. I had stitches sticking out of my knee.
Oh my God, look at the date. This is January 9th this year.
Guys, I done woke up with all kind of cuts, burns, scrapes, marks, you name it. I went from 170 pounds to 250. Nothing but fluid. Completely swollen. Y'all see the videos of me? Y'all see how beautiful and thin my face was, and all of a sudden...
Oh! Sorry. I'm gonna go back just for a second. Just familiarizing. This looks creepy. It kind of looks like a big old person dipping their head in. Oh! It's creepy.
Y'all see how beautiful and thin my face was, and all of a sudden it was like I was a big old balloon. I have a hole in my belly button, you guys. I woke up.
Mate, what in the Matrix is this, man?
I have a hole in my belly.
What are you looking at there, though, love? This is...
Yeah.
Oh, shit. No, hang on. I see that.
Yeah. Oh! I think she's pointing to this.
This is tough to see. I've got to be honest with you. I can see this clearly. Clear as day. But, I mean, you could...
Oh, I think that it's like
a...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is my... No. There's dips in the hole here too, so that just kind of goes into the shadow there. I just immediately, I thought I'd seen like a being like with all these eyeballs, so it just freaked me out. But then I checked the other backgrounds and I see that there's like holes and stuff, so she says it's there. I don't see it.
Make faces and images out of a lot of that, right? Especially trees, man.
This is
Jeez
interesting.
Louise, right? So she's seeing a face here, but then I don't know, man. Like I could say that that's a figure right there, like with the I don't know.
Button, you guys. I woke up.
Listen.
When I tell you, beautiful and thin my face was, and all of a sudden it was like I was a big old balloon. I have a hole in my belly button, you guys. I woke up. Man, when I tell you I've been probed, studied, you name it, I've been on...
Oh, I hope she's been going to the doctor and documenting this.
Crafts, you guys, I can describe. If I'm crazy and I'm making all this shit up, first off, Why do I got so much footage? Second off,
Well, you say that, sweetheart, but
It's really hard to
okay, so
see. But
that's
then
the
again, I
bush
mean,
there.
like, what is all this?
ask me some questions. I can go into detail.
That could be bushes.
There's too much I know, you guys. It's too much I know. And I tried to tell you guys, I said, oh my God,
The
they're
world's pretty
here.
decent,
And
though.
more
I mean,
ships
some
are
of these are
arriving.
incredible,
Just
though.
because you don't see it doesn't mean the shit ain't real. Just because it ain't in your neighborhood or you ain't had a visitation.
See, that's that shadow
There's that
again. I
face
keep on seeing,
again.
but that must be something linked to what is there, or is it? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm trying. I'm trying to.
I'm with you.
I'm trying to see what she's seeing. Right.
Me too.
I'm trying to be open-minded, but I am struggling a little bit. I mean, the thing is it one of those things where if it was more clearer,
yeah,
I would be like, oh, you know, that's photoshopped. But it's
the fact that it's blurry
sort of see
too.
what
I don't
she's
know.
talking
It's really
about.
hard.
Does not mean that they're not here. Some of you are hollering, girl, sis, they've
That's
been here, they've been here.
different.
Baby, I'm going to need you to sit down.
But that
Take
could be a
deep breath.
spider too.
Because what's happening right now has not been
They
happening.
go to the legs.
Maybe they
and the
here,
web.
they setting up shop. This is the new earth. The new earth means there are new creatures here we got to get used to. That's why they shut us down and gave us some vaccinations and all that shit. Yeah, because they're in our atmosphere now.
That's the one thing that I was going to say, actually. I read this comment. I was looking about Miami Mall, and I read this comment, which is quite, you know, well, it was a good comment, right? It's quite relevant. A lot of the naysayers were saying that I say naysayers. That's a silly thing to say because even to this day, I don't know what happened in Miami Mall. You know, I would like to believe that there was some sort of digital glitch of shadows flickering around and that sort of, you know, it's a scary situation. I wouldn't like it to actually happen, but my mind, my imagination goes wild, and I'd love to know, like, shit, like, oh my God, that actually did happen.
What about you, viewer? Do you want it to happen? Do you really want the alien invasion to happen? Or do you think it's already happened? Or you don't think that there's aliens at all? I mean, what do you believe, viewer?
But somebody said,
okay, well, I'm gonna get out of this because you know, that's his spiel. Ooh, what's this one? Let's look at these other videos. I'm here for the evidence.
To that in a second, but let me just see what else
yes,
she's got here.
How you doing?
Not good.
What's going on?
Okay, Jeremiah, come out here.
What?
That was the night I called the police. We saw their arrival. It was in a teardrop-shaped balloon. It was humongous. It was across the street, hovering, 2 frequency sounds coming from it. It moved across the street and it vanished. Later that night, these appeared at the back of my yard. Now, I'm going to zoom in. For those of you who are saying people are faking this alien stuff, you guys, my story is real. My encounters are real. They came
what
to
the
my
fuck was that?
right?
In 2021. And
yo, hang on a second.
I'm with you. Hang on a second. I did the same thing. Whoa. I gotta see that. I got chills up my body.
Look
What's
here.
that? Did I see something move?
for those of you who are saying people are faking
was
this
it the
alien
tree?
stuff, you guys, my story is real. My encounters are real.
That.
They came to my neighborhood in 2021, and it's just been non-stop. 3 houses they arrived to. Ours was the first house, couple houses down, and then further down the road, because we heard the doorbell ring. I don't have a doorbell. It was some type of signal they gave that they were there.
Is that?
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm following her.
This is my security
Yeah, I'm
camera,
with
you
you,
guys, picking
Casper.
this shit up. For those of you who are saying you don't understand what ETs are and extraterrestrials and interdimensionals, you watch my videos and you go, I don't see anything. Because you...
Well, that's the thing. Listen, I've been studying the UFO and paranormal for so long. And paranormal is easy. I'm not gonna lie, ghosts are easy. When I started getting into the UFOs and the UPAs and stuff, and things got weird, and I stopped investigating. I stopped investigating. I'm gonna have to talk about my UFO night. It was creepy. Um, yeah, it was creepy. What is this? It's just a shadow, but how is the light going up in an M and then I don't know. See how this light goes? That's how a normal light would look. Okay? This is why I believe her. I mean, some of it, yeah, I know some of it, I might not see it. And I've reviewed a lot of paranormal videos and footage and photographs in my life, and I've done a lot of interviews. In fact, for the first 10 years of the paranormal, it's pretty much just interviewing. You don't get to go on like the investigations. You have to learn how to interview people. And because you have to break it down and make sure that they don't have any mental health or anything. And as I'm listening to her, I'm listening to her say stuff and she's stating like she's not crazy. Like she's saying it aloud because she needs somebody to believe her. She's feeling alone and scared, and she's trying to get the truth out there, but she's also reaching out for help. This is incredible. Like, this is
You don't know what they look like.
what is
They
this?
have come in so many shapes, sizes, forms.
It's true, right?
Yeah.
It's like when you don't see something, and then when somebody shows you a picture of what you should be looking for, you're like, oh god, yeah, I see it now. It's right there.
Okay, I'm gonna go on this too. This is like even known with entrepreneurs and like Tony Robbins teaches this. It's like that experience, and you go to the cupboard and somebody says, "Can you get the salt?" And you can't find the salt. And then you turn around and you're like, "I just can't find it." And then they come over and they say it's right here. And you see that the salt is right in front of you. And you're like, "How did I not see the salt?" Same idea.
It's right there. It's right there. You know.
Colors. Actual, because you don't know what they look like. They have come in so many shapes, sizes, forms, colors.
It's so cool.
Actual creatures have come in my house. Some
Really?
stood as short as 2 feet.
My apologies. I'm sitting here saying that's cool. And I know I'm fascinated with it, but my heart is really out to her. I mean, this is going to be a hard situation to be in.
Some as tall as 9 feet.
Ah.
I've been taken up on a craft by humanoids, you guys. I call them humanoids because I thought they were human. But above their top lip, it's split open. Now, if you look at the front of that tree, you guys, that is where the portal is at.
I was looking at
the
that.
people that was.
I was looking here. Doesn't this look like a big freaking demonic thing? I'm not, I didn't want to say anything, but she mentioned it. I was like, no way. I thought this guy's like the guardian of a portal. Look at this. You see the eyes, 1, 2, and then the sharp ears. Do you see this? And then the arm, and then like there's the chest, there's the stomach, and it's like kind of wearing like some sort of pant thing, and it's like standing, and like there's like a doorway behind it, and this looks like the portal. Actually, this looks like the whole portal here. This looks like a back end of it, like something's coming through this way. That is wild.
Up on that ship, they were like doing something at that tree. And
what's all the glitchy stuff going on about as well?
They wanted to communicate with me. That was up on that ship, they were like doing something at that tree. And when they wanted to communicate with me, that whole front of that tree, it would turn into their face. And they would talk to me telepathically.
Oh.
This is a security camera footage. It's not been edited. It's not been none of that. I have the original of everything.
You know what's
so what
cool about
happened
this
in
video?
Miami?
is that although this weird lighting's going on, it's not happening anywhere else in the video, so it can't be the glitch of just the one space. It would go through the whole video.
What happened in Las Vegas? That shit is real. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's not real.
Mate, she's like,
Yeah, because
she's really panicking and she wants to get her message out there.
hello.
Like, I know there's a lot of crazy people out there, right?
Please don't say that. Crazy is just people not understanding another, okay? Let's just keep looking for a video.
This clip you're about to see, I recorded with my cell phone. This is before I even got the security
I've
cameras
seen that
done.
before. I've seen the sky shift. I actually recorded this just, I think it was before the pandemic, about a year before the pandemic. I was noticing the lightning in the sky. It was chopped in half. And there was lightning on one side and not the other. And I'm like thinking about that now. I'm like, I'll bring that up.
What?
That
I posted it on YouTube too.
was the day they arrived.
See it right there?
That's not a helicopter. That's not lightning. They were coming down from that light.
What the hell?
That was wild. That is one
Got
of the
the
best
security
videos
cameras.
I've ever seen.
That was the day they arrived.
See
That's
that?
not understand it doesn't. They are with my cell phone.
Look.
This is before I even
Boom.
got the security cameras. That was with my cell phone. This is before I even got the security
That's
cameras.
incredible.
That was the day they arrived. That's not a helicopter. That's not lightning. They were coming down from that light. I recorded it. This was the first thing my security, once I installed my security cameras, the first thing it captured. Now, if that was a speck, a bug, now y'all saw that shoot straight up, right? From that, that's a portal
It
right
shot
there, my
straight
drive
up?
back.
What?
Now, if that was a speck, a bug, now
Oh.
y'all saw that shoot straight up, right? From that,
That
Oh, just back-to-back videos. This is incredible. So the fact that this is not only huge, it looks like a mist. The cat reacted to it, and it reacts to the stones. And then she goes to the next one, and there's them shooting up.
that green
now
thing
if
just
that
shot
was
right
a
up.
speck,
Boom.
a bug, now y'all saw that shoot straight up, right? From
Yeah.
that, that's a portal right there in my driveway.
That's incredible.
Now, why would the cat look back if that was something on the camera lens? The cat saw it coming. Now, y'all see that shit shooting up from that portal, right? What is that green light right there?
there, and there's a
I think that sometimes these things can be explained. I really do. That just seems
Yeah,
like
just
a
a
light
reflection.
reflection
Yeah.
of some sort, a lens flare
Yeah, I
from
was
this
thinking that one.
particular
But
light here,
that-
right?
that
I think that
is-
sometimes she is mistaken, but that's a bit strange. I gotta admit, that green
Yeah.
light here, that's a bit strange. That.
Now, y'all see that shit shooting up from that shit, something on it. The cat's a portal right
That is incredible, that green light.
there from that. That's a portal
There. That. I don't know about that, mate. That was weird.
right there in my driveway. Now, why would the cat look back if that was something on the camera lens? The
Did
cat
the,
saw
did the cat look back?
Yeah, it did.
once I installed my security cameras.
The cat
The first
looked
thing
better
I
than me either.
recorded it.
It stops. Looks
This was
at
the
me.
first
Okay, so it looked
thing
that way.
my security,
Doing-
once I installed my security cameras, the first thing it captured.
That thing looks like it's hunting me.
Now, if that was a speck, a bug, now y'all saw that shoot straight up, right? From that, that's a portal
That could
right
be
there
a
in my
reflection
driveway.
too.
Now, why would the cat look back if that was something on the camera lens? The cat saw it coming. Now, y'all see that shit shooting up from that portal, right? What is that green light right there? That right there. So many of y'all. Those are planes she's recording. Those are helicopters. That is their ships. They're all up in my trees, and they go straight up into the...
They're all up in my... I love it when you Americans say that sort of stuff. They're all up in my whatever. It just makes me laugh, man. They're all up in my ass. They're all...
best videos, and I put it together for you guys. So you don't have to watch hundreds of videos. This is part 1. Now I'm going to give you guys part 2. So make sure you...
Oh my god, there's a part 2? You're amazing.
Right, mate. Okay. Let me just see if somebody else.
I'm sure you've heard there was a crazy situation in Miami, like interdimensional beings crazy. Well, Moab2597 on X has a pretty intense eyewitness account, supposed eyewitness account. I'm not going to read the entire thing, but I highly recommend that you guys go over there and read.
I was out in Miami Mall yesterday, and the government is lying. There are no kids fighting. Everyone started panicking because the grey creatures were walking around. There, like when you're thinking about this type of image, this blurriness, right? Look at this thing.
Okay, he's gonna go back to this.
Anything else? Or
Yeah,
is
he
this
found it.
here? I don't know about that one. What? Oh, like what?
Yeah, see, that's just too crazy. I said crazy crap.
That legit.
That is just wild.
We're talking about ETs.
What the hell is this?
Shifters, light beings,
Yeah.
shadow beings.
That there.
ETs. We're talking about ETs. We're talking about ETs.
Like what the hell is that?
And he even walks different. Like it comes inside.
We're talking about ETs, humanoids, shapeshifters, light beings, shadow beings. It took me forever to figure out that there was a portal. I didn't know.
I'm just trying. Like I say to you, I'm trying to be open-minded as I can be. Right?
That's
There, mate.
incredible.
Look at this.
When I put the
Let's just go back a minute. Let's listen.
It looked like a shadow.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, thinking about it, this eye, what I'm going to call eye, is almost like a frog's head, right? This eye here. So that thing is still there at this point in time. And then the car. Look, you can still see it here.
Yeah.
She's like right now. And now the car is facing the other way, and that thing's still there. That is a window or a door from the house across the street. And that is just a reflection. I think. I don't know. These are a bit strange. This is. I think. I don't know, man. I think this lady is starting to see things that.
Yes, because once you see something real, then you're not sure of everything. That's my personal opinion. Because once you see something crazy out there that you can't comprehend or you can't understand, and you're trying to get video of it and you still don't understand what it is, you kind of understand. You're trying to capture everything, and not everything's going to turn out. I mean, I understood like what's going on here. There's this here and this here. The energy. This is a reflection, but this could be reflection as well. That's the thing with when you're reviewing evidence, is that there's sometimes you think you get something so great and it's not caught, and then sometimes you don't even know it and you get some of the best evidence. Yeah, so I am going to stop the video and come explore with you. So there you go. You can have a little thing of what do I do? See you soon.